Double that helix, double helix stack. She's cashing jeans and slapping twice. Backwash, flush slap, back track. It's all coming back to me. Back to me. Back.
All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to us. Hey, we're watching the HOH competition live, and spoiler warning, Vanessa is bringing her 10th egg into the whatever, and she's about to be our new HOH. Liz got the luxury comp. I don't know exactly when in order of things she did that, but anyway, so that's what's up. Jason, what's up, bro? Thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me again, guys. You know what it is.
Shit, yeah.
Absolutely.
So, hey, what do you think about this? Fucking Vanessa's HOH. What's she doing this week? Who's she putting up?
You know, I this is the biggest question I have, because I think everybody else, we were pretty sure what they were going to do. Now Vanessa has to pick a side, because she was in a good spot. Honestly, if I was her, I think it would have been a good time to throw it. But I don't think she's really built for that. So she's really going to have to decide where she wants to lie. And her personal heartstrings are probably going to bring her back to Austin. So she could be putting up Steve versus Johnny Mac again. Johnny Mac goes for again, and then everything is kosher. I think that's probably going to be the route that she goes. I would like her to go the opposite route, but since she helped Liz stay, it doesn't look like her agenda is really to full-fledged get out all of the Oz twins. She definitely wants to use them to her benefit still.
Yeah, I do question what her plan is here, because she's been quite vocal about her being a game theory expert and everything. And I'm with you, dude. She seemed to be in a cush spot for not doing shit this week, you know? And that's what I think she should have done, is thrown the HOH and let both of her sides go after each other, because now nominations are going to be interesting. Like I said, if she doesn't go after the Oz not the Oz twins anymore, it's now just Austin and Liz. But you've got that showmance in the house. Like, how you rationalize taking them any further in the game when you know that neither of them will take you the final two, you know, since you've got to pick a side, it's going to be, you've got to run a delicate dance of burning a bridge. So it's going to be interesting to see her on the feeds this week. Can't wait, really.
Exactly, and they just made that, obviously the deal was not good that Austin and Liz made with her, where they just said, yeah, sure, we'll sign you the $500,000 check. But if she puts them up this week, the remaining one is not going to roll with her. So that deal was for nothing. It was, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that it's probably a smart, actually, idea of her, for her just to win HOH, because if, like, say, Austin wins, like, she's the low man on the totem pole, essentially. Even though she's not the first person on the block, she would always be the replacement on the block, you know?
Right.
And then she doesn't get a say in what happens, you know? And she's easy pickings at that time.
Yeah.
You know, even if it's, say it's the other side, Steve and Johnny Mac, she's always kind of the lower side. So it's actually probably smarter for her to, like, again, how she says, like, redraw the lines in the sand, you know? She really is in the power position, the driver's seat, if you will, to, you know, move ahead and look forward to the future. This is really, I say it almost every week, I feel like I'm a broken record, but this is a make it or break it situation right here. This will be like whether she wins it or she loses it for herself, I guess, with this choice. I don't know what the right choice is, but
yeah, I mean, she's ensured her safety into the final four. So at that point, it's comp wins. She's intelligent and she's athletic. She's fit. So she's got all the tools that her strategy has gotten her to that point, which I want to really. I don't feel like I give enough credit to her game. She has been really a master manipulator. Whereas, like, people think of, like, Dr. Will, and I'm not making really comparison other than, like, for what people describe, but, like, you know, they call him a puppet master, and you think more of, like, marionette almost. But she's been almost like a puppet master, but almost like a fucking, like, sock puppet. She, like, even
call her the ventriloquist.
Even Julia tonight, when she was out talking to Julia, was reading off of fucking Vanessa's script. Everything she was telling Julia is shit that Vanessa told her. Yeah. You know? And I mean, you know, okay, I'll give you a shot that she you know, she feels that way too. Vanessa just said it first, and so it might seem like it's Vanessa's thoughts, but I mean, they've eaten up everything Vanessa's fed them. I mean, the whole time. It's been interesting. So I really think she's played a phenomenal game. She's played one of the best. Really,
Last night was just bonkers. Last night was so bonkers that she was just like, "Oh yeah, do this," and then Julie was like, "Let's do it." Like, you're dumb. What are you doing? You're so dumb. Like, that's bonkers to me. I don't believe that.
Who's the most recent female house guest that has the has the skill? Who?
Nicole.
Yeah,
she's a dominant force.
Absolutely,
in the game.
Absolutely. No, really, like everybody talks about Derek's and Dan, Will and Dick, and that kind of thing. And then you've got your Danielles, your Janelles, which Janelle was not necessarily known for like brilliant strategy, as much as comps and the personality DRs and stuff. But dude, Vanessa's one of the most dominant female players that we've had. You got to look at even like Rachel. Rachel, her first season had no idea what was going on. And she won her second season, which made her, she's a Big Brother legend. There's no doubt about it. But like Vanessa has fucking not straight out the gate because she had a shaky couple weeks there emotionally. But missing home, that kind of stuff. But once she figured out what was going on, she managed to go from basically not having much information to having all the information and really divvying it out. I mean, it's been awesome. I don't particularly, I've been open about being honest, an Austin fan this whole time, but Vanessa's played a fucking killer game. Yeah.
She's genius. Like she was a shark among fish this year. Yeah. It would have taken every single person to band together to get her out. She was someone that would have had to be Audrey'd out, where everyone sat together and going, "Oh my God, can you believe this chick?" But she is so good that would even never happen to her, and that's why you just really have to respect her game. I would love to see, like, the Big Brother fan in me would love to see her win because she's played the best game all summer, and especially with some of the people that she's left standing there with, it's like you're comparing Skittles to like Ferrero Rocher, and she's the Ferrero Rocher, and they're a bunch of Skittles.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, dude. Hey, do you think, like, honestly, do you think anybody will take her to the final two if she doesn't win herself there?
That's depending. I think if she's in a situation where she maybe has one from each of the sides, where if, say, it's Vanessa, Steve, and Liz, Steve's gonna take her. So I think she's got to get in a situation like that. If she gets in the situation where it's her, Steve, Johnny Mac, she doesn't have a chance. If it's her, Austin, Liz, she doesn't have a chance. She needs to remain with one or the other and then hope that they just see her as the better person to bring. But the jury house, I was expecting to be bitter this year, but Shelly is a smart girl, and she's probably wrangling all the jurors and saying, no. She's going to remind everyone how well Vanessa has played.
Sure.
So if they think bringing her is going to be like an easy person to beat, they're going to be dead wrong.
Yeah. No, I think you're dead on with that, man, for sure.
Do you ever think that it's a good idea to bring Liz to the final two? Say you win it, and then you have a choice between someone and Liz. Just because I want to like kind of think of like how much of the 2 votes that are guaranteed essentially between Austin and Julia, like, does that play a huge part, or are those the only 2 votes that Liz would get?
I think those would probably be the only 2 votes that Liz would get. I don't think that she certainly, I mean, her and Jackie never got along for nothing. She ain't gonna get Becky. She's probably not gonna get the rest of the goblins. I mean, she could maybe get Shelly, but if she's in there with someone like a Vanessa or a Steve or even a Johnny Mac, Shelly's vote would always go to those 3 over Liz. Okay. So I think Liz is on the bottom of a lot of the jury people's totem pole, and she still does have some of her close people in there with her, but they're going to be the minority when it comes to voting time.
So is there anyone that she could win against?
Is there anyone that Liz could win against? I don't think so.
So she's a lock to go. Like, bring her to final 2.
I don't think Liz could win against anyone. I do think that Liz is very capable. If Liz now starts to
go on a
beast and win then maybe people will respect Liz a little bit more. And I think Liz has showed that she's very good at these comps. Liz has won her and her sister to how far they are in this game. They didn't get there completely by luck. So she does have enough good reasons on why, if she was the winner, she would deserve to win as well. But just maybe not so much compared to, like, the masterminds of Vanessa, or, like, the sweetheart children of Johnny Mac and Steve. Like,
Sure.
the jury members love those two because they're just two, like, sweet, bumbling idiots.
What do you think of them? What do you think about, like... let's talk about Johnny Mac's game. I mean, I've seen Parker hates Johnny Mac. I've seen so much of that.
Parker
I've seen
hates fucking
everyone
everybody.
that's not.
Yeah, exactly. Parker, who do you like?
Why are you even watching the show, bro?
Yeah.
All right, but I mean, the thing is that he makes a valid point, I guess. Like, Johnny Mac was literally voted out of the house. Like, how can you feel like good about like giving that person the win? What are your takes on? What are your thoughts
Well, you
on
know
Johnny
me,
Mac?
I watch them all. I actually wanted Gary to win Big Brother Canada 1 just because I couldn't stand Jillian for shit. So it was one of those things where, like, I was okay that the person that went to jury won. He never saw the jury house. He's sort of like a James from season 9 that walked out, did his interview, and walks right back in. Out of anyone that's ever left the house, I think that leads to the best potential of winning.
Absolutely.
Because they can really say, like, no, you really didn't go anywhere. You walked outside and then you walked right back in. So I think if he got down there, he would have an okay case on why to win. I don't think that he's been evicted would be as a damper on his campaign, say, if had Judd made it to the final 2, where everyone was like, listen, buddy, for 2-3 weeks we didn't see you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a very good
okay,
point.
well, let's look at it this way. Let's break it down. Johnny Mac in final 2 versus Liz. Johnny Mac wins. We all agree to that? Okay. Johnny Mac versus Steve.
I think Steve wins.
Steve wins this one, okay. Johnny Mac versus Austin.
I think Johnny Mac versus Austin. Johnny Mac wins.
You think Johnny Mac beats Austin?
I think so.
You don't think
Spencer's taking umbrage with that. He's
I just want to know how, because all the venom you see from jury footage is towards Vanessa. So it's really not towards Austin, and he's played a game that people can like really talk about and respect. Being a huge target with the twins. I mean, if Vanessa's taken out of the equation, especially because I think he's playing second best game to her at this point. I mean, I don't know. It's interesting how the jury might feel. And I do think you're right. I think that Shelley and Becky, and I think they'll start going on. And I don't know if Vanessa is there, she could be that Philadelphia lawyer that's, maybe pushing everybody to think more, game wise. I don't know.
Right.
So, okay. So Vanessa, Johnny Mac can't beat Vanessa. We agree to that?
I don't think so, unless they
put
their BB brains and they put their jury hats on and they realize that they're supposed to do the right thing. But I don't know how smart they're going to be. Clearly, a lot of them weren't that smart when they were in the house or didn't even know what the hell they were doing there. They were just like, I'm here to be on TV. So who knows if they're going to be more coming up, like, with what they're going to say when they put their key in than who they're going to vote for.
Yeah. Hey, okay, let's go down to Steve. I'm just going to walk down the list. Let's see who can beat who. Steve, can Steve beat Austin?
That one could be a tight one. Because I think that they both have a few people that would be in their corners. They both have played pretty good games for this season. And
it's been a great season, so it's accurate.
It has been a good season. So I think that that would be a hard one. That would be come down to 1 or 2 votes.
Toss up, yeah.
Okay. Steve, Vanessa.
I think Steve would probably win.
Ooh.
Really?
I think so, just because I'm expecting them, like you say, the jury house seems to be, they understand Vanessa, but I don't think they're very pleased with her.
There's some venom, sure.
So, but I'd almost like to see the irony of, I hope they almost all vote for Vanessa, and then I want to see all their face when Julie reveals on stage that a bitch has like $9 million or something, and watch all their faces drop. So I also want that moment. So in that scenario, I would like Vanessa to win.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And how much does it come down to, like, how much do you think that this season will come down to, like, the jury speech, them, like, giving their speech to the jury. Will anyone's minds be changed with the jury speech, depending on
depends
who,
which
of course.
which route they go. Vanessa has played sort of the victim the whole time in the house. She's not really revealing to everyone how good she is, or even revealing in the diary room how good she is. So it will be interesting to see if her finale speech will be, I'm sorry, guys, I love you so much, I was a victim the whole time, or I had to slit every one of your throats so I could be here, A, B, C, D, and F. And the A, B, C, D, and F conversation can win her the game. Whether she's going to pull it out at the last minute, I don't know, because she's really been very cautious to reveal it at this point. Granted, the game's still going, so I'm hoping that her final speech is going to say, yes, I scumbagged all of you.
Yes.
Please give me the check, because the biggest scumbag is really the person that deserves the check.
Sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I agree 100% with that. Like, that's how you should be playing the game, or I guess whatever gets you to the end. But and, depending on
You
who
can get to the game without being a scumbag, then hey, I don't
good
know
for
how
you
the
too.
heck.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Hey,
yeah.
could Steve beat Liz?
I think so.
Really, with Austin?
You don't
and,
think anyone can beat
Julia?
Steve, do you, Spencer? You don't think anyone can beat him, right?
No, I think Steve's. I think.
You fucking
a lot of people
hate
beat
Steve
Steve.
so much. You
I
don't
like- no, I don't
no,
know.
bullshit.
No, why
Everything
do you
is
think
he's
that?
little
Please, I was like
dweebo.
Steve's arch nemesis in the house, but it's different watching him on the outside. I have like a small soft spot for Steve, but I had a loathing, fiery hate for Steve while I was in there. But I think
Fucking
that
dweebo.
to the people, especially in the jury house, they look at Steve as like he's the sweet little super fan that
Innocent.
misses his mom. If
Yeah.
I was there, I'd be like, he's not freaking innocent. He's this, he's that. But I don't think that with all the lady parts in the jury house this year, I think they would be very sweet and kind to him and say, well, this is his dream and da 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 da.
Okay.
Like him versus Vanessa is like giving him a jump start on life. So I think that even if he didn't play that good of a game, they still might sort of give him the sympathy win because he was Steve.
Yeah, I can see that.
I would love a sympathy win. Honestly, for myself, I would not mind getting a sympathy win. Just I'll cash that check, sympathy or not. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit! I think we went through everyone then at that point. I think because
Yeah,
just by
yeah,
process of elimination. And then,
Yeah.
but the other thing is, last week, our last episode, we sat and we were like, "There's no way that they're gonna vote out fucking Julia." Yeah, and I sat there and I was like, "That'd be crazy. Let's not even
You
talk
should have
about it."
known. You should have known the minute you said that because they're dumb.
Yeah.
They all do whatever. They're also worried about next week that they are really too afraid. Like Vanessa said, she redraws the lines every week. She's
Yeah.
too afraid to leave the line the same. She
Yeah.
didn't want to just pick that side. So to subdue Austin in case he won this HOH tonight, oh, don't worry, Austin. I'll do what you want. We'll keep your lady friend here. We'll just send her sister home. I mean,
Yeah,
that is the worst game decision they've made since probably sending Jackie out during the double.
I can see that. I mean, it just seems like I don't get it. I don't get it.
It baffles me.
It's baffling,
I
absolutely.
mean, to me, it's weird that there was even a twin allowed to enter the house and play the fucking game. Much less when given the option to have basically two independent people in the house or keep a showmance together. They chose to keep a showmance. I mean, Jason, you're right, dude. Like, Vanessa's just playing this motherfucker to the
Well, the
teeth.
other thing is that you see Vanessa, like, literally, she tells Julia, oh, like, do something that doesn't work with your alliance. Like, why wouldn't you want to keep that person that you can obviously get your hand into and just make them do whatever the hell you want? Like, now Vanessa has to share Liz with Austin, essentially.
Yep.
Like, that seems weird. I don't know game theory, but it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know.
Yeah, what the fuck is game theory? Like,
Game theory
exactly.
it's fucking like
exactly.
I looked it up.
it's fucking bonkers. It's bonkers.
But before I went to go look for books. So I'm looking strategy books, game theory books. Game theory books look like things you read in college with graphs and charts, and it's nothing about any game you've ever played.
Yep.
It looks like it's friggin' like architectural design.
Oh,
So,
like,
like,
Always
I don't know
take community
what
chess.
frig-
That's rule number 1 in game theory. Always go with community chess. What's that? Let's see, what other fucking... It was always the fucking Mr. Plum with the fucking butter stick. I don't fucking, yeah, game theory is fucking bunk. The butter stick. That's,
what game?
it's called Cluedo. It's from France. I don't know. Fucking, yeah, game theory, though, it was like, I couldn't explain it. It's fucking just like the idea about logistics, essentially logic and stuff like that.
What are the chances that Vanessa self-publishes a game theory book after this?
No way. I don't know.
Follows
No way.
in the Dan Giesling footsteps.
Oh, if she
someone
made that
who
Or
book.
wants
there's actually more Boston
every
Rob.
moment of attention. She's already got plenty of attention, but she wants every moment of attention. She's been applying for these shows for a hot minute. She wants anything she can get out of this. So
Hey.
she's not telling everyone she's a game theorist unless she's gonna try to do some game theory.
Well, what do you think? You guys have both heard about the most insane thing ever about, like, oh, they're trying to set it up so that she wins so that she can end up hosting some card show or something like that. Have you guys read about this?
No.
What?
No.
I must follow the fucking most bonkers people on Twitter.
What
Like,
underground fucking
dude, it
My
was
Twitter's
insane.
a mess. It's just trolls. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't
exactly.
see that.
No, but this is literally what they're saying. Like, they're saying that there's this new show coming out. It's about cards and shit. And then from that, like, which is, yeah. And then they're saying that she's supposed to host that. So Big Brother is setting up the win for her so that she gets so famous that it was just like, oh, I hate people. I hate people so
I don't
much.
know
When
how-
the Big Brother Houseguest be hosting shows
Exactly,
and stuff? Like, why is
exactly.
Frankie judging people dancing?
Yeah.
Why does Vanessa think she's gonna work for like poker.net? Like, I
Yeah.
just don't.
I mean,
It's so weird.
like, I'm not trying to sound like a dick or anything. It's a lot bigger deal than anything I've ever done. But, like, I mean, is poker.net is something you need to win Big Brother to get on, or can just being on Big Brother be good enough to get on poker and being a pro poker player?
You need like a
who's-
female blonde poker player
Yeah.
with $4 million and a hot girlfriend. You're telling me she already couldn't host that
Yeah,
show? Come
absolutely.
on now.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Fuck yeah. What is some fucking webisode?
She's just trying to
shit?
get it in her contract that she doesn't have to wear a bikini during it. Is probably what it is.
Well, that's. I mean, like, if she does, good for her, man.
Yeah, that's what I say, too.
Chase
But,
it, fucking
I
make
mean,
every
Jack.
look at Nick Uhas. Look at Nick Uhas. That motherfucker. He has
Hustles.
work. He hustles.
hustles.
Honestly,
He's a
he's
hustler.
hustles.
Yeah.
He is hustling.
And yeah, I don't know. To me, it's like, yeah, if there's the problem is that CBS may have they might have some card show in the works, and they might have been like, oh, well, maybe this could work out. But at the same time, there's no way they fucking rigged it just so this one person
Yeah.
could go through
You
all
couldn't
this
rig
fucking
this.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just so bonkers.
And they
fucking-
don't know what America's gonna think about them. Like, yeah, you may want her to host it, but if they all decided that she was like a demon and the worst person alive, which we do to at least one person every year on
yeah.
Big Brother,
Oh, absolutely.
then you've completely lost your host for that show because ain't nobody gonna turn in to watch Lucifer play cards.
Exactly. And this isn't their first rodeo. Big Brother's been through all
Yeah.
this shit before. There's no
Exactly.
fucking way. Yeah, I don't know. I got that. Yeah, that's my bonkersness.
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
week,
and
I
like
guess.
it's not like she could pull an audience over to it because I don't think the Big Brother audience is going to follow a fucking poker show.
And anyone that
they'd be
fucking
like-
already likes poker knows who she is. Or like Arlie fucking knew who she was, and he was all about her.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like people that play poker already know who she is. You're not fucking.
She's famous in their world, so I
Exactly.
don't think their poker show doesn't need the Big Brother fandom because the demographic for Big Brother and the
No
demographic for who watch
crossover.
poker
Yeah.
show, like not much
Yeah.
middle room.
Yeah.
How's
What
update
was
for all
that?
this
What was
sitting
that?
around?
Fucking game show in the '80s, like Card Shark or something, or they had like
Where it was like
cards.
a higher, lower, and with the cards.
Yeah, it's just like they. What if they try to bring that shit back, like how Wayne Brady's on Let's
Hold,
Make a
like
Deal.
the skinny microphone.
Yeah. This is out there, higher or lower. Oh god, yeah, that'd be awesome.
I love that.
Fuck.
I'd fucking watch
Pretty
shit out of that. All right. Well, fuck. What else do we got? What else we got? Nothing. That's about it. Yeah. Fucking Whoa. So what are we gonna do about our show next week, Spencer? The whole the show's changing, eviction dates. What are we gonna change up our fucking schedule with the Big Brother show?
It's now gonna be Tuesday, Wednesday.
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
think we
Okay.
said. Yeah.
Tuesday
Uh,
eviction and then Wednesday
Tuesday eviction.
something.
Okay.
I mean,
so this is the
our-
quick eviction.
So like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, we could either go. We'll talk about it. It doesn't much matter to me. Whatever y'all want to do, we can stay on the Thursday schedule and just talk about it, or we can.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure some
Wednesday. It
shit
doesn't
out.
really matter.
Yeah, I don't think anyone fucking pays attention to our schedule anyway, so
Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever. All right. Well, fuck.
I'm very proud of us for sticking to it.
We're sticking to it. We're
We've
getting our
done
schedule
really
down.
good.
Yeah, I'm super surprised.
Yeah.
Fucking your final thoughts, Jason. What do you got? What do you think about the season so far? Let's just start there. Fuck it.
You know, every single year they say it's the worst season ever. I was glad to see that this wasn't the worst season ever. At least I can say I wasn't on one that absolutely everybody hated. It's been a weird seeing it from the outside because I'm I'm so passionate about it every year. The people I really hate and the people I really like, but you like sort of know them now. So like even the people I really want to hate, like you can't hate that much.
Yep.
Or the ones like you hated while you're in there, now you don't hate them when you're out.
Yeah.
The interaction now is all very strange, but I'm sort of excited for it to be over.
Yeah.
You know, I think a lot of people are probably wanting to live in the summer bubble of like semi-relevance, and I'm sort of like the relevance can go because I got Big Brother to watch next summer and freak out about and find all new people to actually hate because I don't have to live with them.
You like them, yeah.
So yeah. So I'm almost excited to just see BB17 end. I'm tired of seeing some of these people's scrubby faces.
Are you tired of seeing your face? Like at the end of this one, they had the "Are you ready for next season?" and then like they're showing you, and like I love that.
I thought it was so
awesome.
funny.
Isn't
I
that
tweeted
weird?
about how that they were showing a lot of Jace though, and I was like, is that really what they want? They want like a bunch more Jaces? Everyone, if you go in the house, don't be like a Jace. And I had like mad trolls pop up from that, being like, you drink cum, and like, oh, and I was just like, oh, I really made somebody mad with this one.
That's
and
so
Jace
funny.
tweeted me like, everything's all fine. So that's why it's like funny. Everything about BB is super serious in the moment, but it all really comes down to like jest in a game, and like none of these people have wronged me or my family. I'm not looking for nobody's addresses to burn their houses down. Like I don't think anybody who's actually in the show ends up taking it that seriously once it's all said and done. So I mean, it's been interesting, it's been exciting. It's sort of like a womp womp that, you know, this was my Big Brother year. I even said when 2015 began, I was like, I'm getting on this year. I don't give a fuck what I gotta do. I'm getting on this year. And I did, and now we're gonna be on to 2016, and it's gonna be all a memory. So that's probably like the sad part.
There's still hope. There's still
my
hope for...
heydays are done.
No, there's still hope for 2016. Second Chances season?
Second Chances.
You're a lock. You're a lock.
I'll take it. But, I'll probably go the same way because it'll be like me, Davon, Megan, Jackie, and I'll be like, fucking with all the same bitches.
Hey, that'd be good. That'd be a good crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a good group. I'd like to see Jackie play again. I don't know if we need to see Meg play again. God love her. I'll write you a check when I win next time. But, I won't need her help.
Yeah, I would like to see Jackie get a chance to actually play more. I mean, she was able to kind of like rally some troops, but just never had the power at the right time. Like that side of the house's problem really is they can win vetoes, but never HOHs.
Exactly.
So.
And we weren't good at the winning the stuff in the beginning, and since you didn't have the power, you don't really get aired. So I think a lot of people look at Jackie like, did Jackie even have an alliance? Like, what game was Jackie playing? But say we had won the HOHs that Shelly and Vanessa had won, you would have realized that Jackie was playing much harder than it seems to the 80% of the public that only watches the CBS show. So a lot of people are like, who the hell is Jackie? And I'm like, Jackie is that bitch. What do you mean?
Yeah,
she's gonna tear shit up.
Jackie reminded me a lot of Neha from last season of BB.
Neha, yes.
Yeah, very, very similar, like story arcs almost even in a way, with the twist evictions and such. But yeah, fucking sucks. All right, guys, wrap it up. Jason, what you got? You got anything to shout out?
No, you can follow me on the same stuff at the J Roy. I have an Instagram now, the official J Roy. You can still harass me on Snapchat, J Roy.
Excellent. I like that $sign behind your head.
That's my if some people sleep above below crosses, that's what I sleep below.
I love that. I love that. Smart hustle. Spencer, what do you got?
Nothing. We're getting really close to 6,000 subs. So hit that sub button and make sure you subscribe.
Let's do it.
We will be back Saturday at 9:30. So tune in then. And at that time we'll be giving some nomination updates. And
actually, I don't know. The feeds will be broken. There's gonna be all sorts of crazy shit. Like I don't know what's gonna go on.
Fuck. I forgot about that. That's right.
So we'll figure it out, folks.
We'll figure it out. But we'll be back Saturday at 9:30 regardless. And we're just sitting here bullshitting. So.
Yep. And I've got a whole bunch of nothing, so don't do anything, guys, and just keep on watching Big Brother, and just don't feed the trolls and don't get rabies, and this is all just a game, and they're all just a bunch of people. They're not, sure they're characters, but they're still people with lives, and they haven't done anything to hurt anyone. They haven't done, they're not evil people.
I got something I want to tag onto that. The people that watch overseas, we check the analytics, and it's really cool to see people like in Australia watching, UK and that kind of stuff. Let us know who people overseas are really pulling for. That's what I'd like to know, and who you dislike them and who you dislike out of this final 5. So that's what I would like to know.
That's your call to action, everyone.
See that perception of BBUS from the overseas view. So please leave that in the comments and contribute to that, because I think that'd be interesting.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time on the block. Take care, and Ja love.
And what?
Ja love. Ja. Jah. All right. I'm out. See you guys.